Hi, I'm Steve, and it's been almost 7 months since I've uploaded a video! Yeah! But I'm back, and I have to tell you, I have all these ideas in my head. I have ideas written down in a notebook of ideas to make. It's just the fact that I never get around to actually filming them. So hi, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. So the last time I've recorded a video was January 6th, and about like an hour later, the government was attempted to be taken over! And that's the last time, probably, that I'm going to talk about politics. A lot of other things have happened in my life, both in my life and in the world around us. A lot has happened in the past almost 7 months, including I moved out from this room back onto an on-campus apartment in Green Bay to finish out college, wherein I finished out college! I graduated college! And I did it ironically. This was my cap. I finished out my last college classes and my final semester of college. I got the second highest GPA that I've ever gotten, which is surprising. I got the COVID vaccine, Pfizer gang, baby. Pfizer, more like fine sir. Am I right, ladies? Anyway, I strongly could not encourage you more strongly to get the vaccine, because another thing that happened was my mom got COVID and she nearly died and had to go to the hospital for a few days. So this is still going, and that was in May. Get the vaccine. I know people don't like needles. I have a fear of needles. I know people don't trust the government in the vaccine. I don't trust the government. But just deal with it. You twat! I said goodbye to the first job that I ever loved. I was lucky enough to work at the Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary in Green Bay for 3 years of school, and I don't know if I've ever done anything as rewarding as work with those animals, and I really am appreciative for the experience that I gained. My poor dog had to get surgery to remove his bladder stones. He was in a cone for a little bit. It was such a difficult life, but he's all better now. And still, his old, loving, mostly blind, mostly deaf self. Much love. I did a deep clean on my Turtle Sean's tank. I applied to probably around 20 internships at different zoos all across the country, and I didn't get into any except for one that I had to turn down because I couldn't afford to move to South Dakota on such short notice. I'm real sad about that one, though. That'd have been really cool. That'd have been cool. But, you know, on to bigger and better things, because now I got a new job. I'm working close to full-time for the first time in, like, almost 4 years. So that's what my employment has been like. Pandemic. Thanks. I stopped taking drugs. Well, the prescription kind anyway. I also experienced a weird 10 to 2 week long withdrawal experience from said drugs, which was interesting. I took a trip up to Bayfield, Wisconsin and Madeline Island with a few friends, and I got this hat there. I went to the bank and got my coins counted. This was filled up to about here since I had been accumulating for about 4 years, and it ended up being, I think it was like $93-ish, which is pretty good considering it was all coins. I also caught a turtle on Madeline Island, but don't worry, I released him right back, or her, because she would lay eggs about 10 minutes later, which was also really cool to see. So what I meant by I did a deep clean of Sean's tank is I'm about to show you, but just before everyone starts commenting about how terrible quality of life my turtle has and how small the tank is, I've read the comments. My eyes have been opened, and I know if I had the money or the space, I would give her a brand new, bigger tank in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat! Wouldn't even think about it. Not a chance. But that is just not financially or realistically plausible right now. So I know. I hear you. And, I know. It does bother me, the fact that she could be living better. But she's been living for 15 years, so come at me! really, please don't. Oh god, the lighting in here is dreadful. Anyway, hello Sean. So what I mean by deep cleaning her tank is that I took out all these rocks and I took out the whole tank and I scrubbed the whole thing out and I cleaned all the rocks and I put them back in and now things are great. Also, since my last upload, over half of 2021 has gone by. The time. I got a bunch of new shirts, including this one. I also won this really cool 395 million year old fossil of a trilobite that was found in Morocco. Fun fact, trilobites are the official state fossil of Wisconsin. I also really got into like the gems and crystals and stuff for a second there, but then winter turned to spring and spring to summer, and now these just look cool and they sit on my desk. Surprise, I got a haircut! First professional haircut in almost 4 years, and first haircut at all in like 15 months. So that's exciting. I also found out there's a 24-hour McDonald's just 10 minutes away from my house. You know, it's kind of starting to get sad. I sat down for probably like 5 hours over the course of the past few weeks just trying to write down and think of 100 things that have happened in my life since January 6th. And it was gonna be like this kind of like, woo, 100 things, because guess what? Another thing that happened, I got 100 subscribers on this YouTube channel. And that's pretty weird. It's weird because I've tried the YouTube thing before. I've done the YouTube thing before. I've had a channel, a whole separate thing before. And it never surpassed, I think, it never got to 80. And now, as I record this, my channel has, please hold, 104 subscribers. And I was trying a lot harder back then. And I don't know, I felt obligated to put something out there for 100 subscribers, and I was like, oh, 100 things for 100 subscribers. I have other ideas, but like, I should acknowledge this is how I felt, but I don't think I have 100 things that I've done. I do appreciate the 104 of you though, like, thanks for thinking that my time is worth your while to subscribe to my channel. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Most people have come through my How to Train Your Turtle video, and that's just something interesting that I think it's just funny. It's a little funny, because I'm like, of all the ones, that one, but, you know, okay. But, yeah, so, you know, I did want to say thanks for that. And I do appreciate it, and it doesn't really sound sincere right now as I'm saying it, but I do mean it. I just can't think of 100 things to list. Okay, also I just, turns out my last YouTube video I uploaded on January 5th, so 1 day longer than I thought. Well... Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I do hope you enjoyed. Make someone smile today. I hope you smiled today. Okay, God, what do we have to say now? Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, Palestine, justice for Palestine, you know, all things related to that. What's another? The climate change is real. The U.S. government there was an attempt to overthrow it, and we shouldn't just be sweeping that under the rug. It's another thing I gotta say. Jesus, being a social justice warrior is hard work. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!